Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever it is where you are. Welcome back to another Monday with the Poultry. This week we're going to do a little special, as if it were. I've actually got something that we can choose a subject and we can focus on, and this week we're going to focus on pests. Because of the time of year it is, it's end of April as I'm recording this. There are lots of things going on within the animal kingdom, lots of new babies being born, so you've got a mixture between lots of babies who are wanting stuff to eat and lots of mummies who are wanting food to be able to feed those babies. So from now onwards it gets a little bit pest intensive, as if it were, if that's the right sort of set of words to use. So we're going to look at a few things that we do to keep the pests off, and for those pests that we can't keep off, how we can eliminate those from being around the chickens. So as you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm just changing the batteries in the automatic door. And I came down here, what, 2 weeks ago? That's how long I've left it. I've been naughty, I know. Yeah, I came down here something like 2 weeks ago, and it was, the door was up when I was expecting it to be down. So I looked at it and realised the batteries were out. So I've just changed them there. So now I'm just going to program it again, because it's lost all of its programming by the looks of it. And I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so there is the door programmed in, that's all switched on. Fingers crossed that's going to work. Let's go and take a look in the storage area. As you can see in here, I haven't really done a lot. I've done like nothing from last week where I said I would. Look, so you've got two birds arguing over one nest box when there's a nest box just there. So yeah, let's go into here and you will see, hopefully, just over there, there's a trap. See, just up there there's a mouse trap, it's down there there's a live trap, and just at the back there is another trap. If I can drag that out, I'll just show you them, because these are designed for rats. I have to move this one anyway because it's been in that location for so long. Yeah, there we go. So these, they're designed for rats. These are fen traps, F-E-N-N. And they are absolutely brilliant. There you go, I'll just put it there with the safety on it. So basically what happens is you would place your bait, if I just line it up, so that little piece of copper clips in underneath there. I've still got the safety on. So you'd place your bait on there, the rat would come along, you'd press down on it, and it would fling up. And rather than it being like the normal ones where it's just a sweep over bar, you've actually got the two bars, so it all folds up in half. We've got some pretty big rats with it. If you want to know how pretty big, look at the length of my arm. You can see my arm there, the forearm. Rats that are that long, including tail and bigger, have been caught with these. So yeah, we reckon we've curtailed the numbers somewhat around here using these, but yeah, they're brilliant things. They are absolutely brilliant. Right, I'll come back and sort that out in a second. The live trap, that only seems to catch rabbits. How rabbits get in here, I don't know. Say hello to the chicks. There we go. What's a video at this time of year if it doesn't include chicks, eh? So let's move it along. I'll just pick up my phone. Look, see, there's a third one trying to get in there now. My god. Right, anyway, right, so yeah, moving it along now, we go to in here, and if you've watched the previous week's videos, you would have seen that we've had terrible issues with gulls who have been coming in, landing up on top here, and then taking food and doing other bits and pieces. So I've ordered in some stuff, but just before I do that, you've seen this before, get the little electric fence tester out, just make sure the electric fence is still working and still kicking out a good amount of power to it. And it is. If I can stand here, that's at least a metre away from it and it's kicking out. I'll leave links to everything I'm using down below, because if you buy it from that, it then helps me out a little bit. So I ordered this off of Amazon, and it's bird spikes. So we've been looking at them and we've been thinking about it, because not only have we got problems with the gulls, but we've also got the buzzards that are flying around here. And this one was I ordered 6 meters of it, and so it came with its own glue as well. Bird spike fixing solution. What the difference is between this and normal stuff, I don't know, but hey ho, it's the specialist one. So obviously you should always use the correct tools for the correct job. And as I don't know what's happened to my knife, I am using the correct pair of pliers to very correctly open up that and leave a correct size hole in it. Righty, let's get on with this and see how we do. You helping, Dave? Now, I'm not going for, and I don't need absolute perfection, because if they do fall off or anything like that, then they've got holes in them, which is quite handy. Let's have a look. There you go, you can see they've got holes in, so you can put a nail or a screw or whatever you want through there, basically. So there we go, that's basically that bit there done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do the top of the poles, and I'm going to do a couple on the top of the water butts, and that should hopefully, so if you do that like that sort of thing, that should hopefully then stop all of the seagulls from flying in and stealing their food. And they're probably stealing their eggs as well, to be honest with you. But it's just that time of year where these sort of things are going to happen. So another tip is if you're in an area like us, like this here, around here we know that there are a lot of the foxes, badgers in the area, and well, everybody knows about the fox. Not that many people know about the badger, but the badger can be just as bad as the fox. So what another handy little tip, like we've got the electric fencing up, and we know it works because I brought my dog down here, and she's quite good. She's well trained, but twice she ran into the fence, and twice she regretted it afterwards. So I know that the fence is working in that respect. But what else we do is when you're down here, if you need a tinkle as a bloke, I think it only works with blokes. I'm not sure if women have got the stuff in their weed that does it. But yeah, if you're down here as a bloke and you need a tinkle, then the place where you go for a tinkle is you go for one of the bushes on the boundary. Obviously try not to wee on the fence because that could be shocking. But yeah, you do that onto one of the boundaries, and it's meant to put down, I'm not sure if they call it the pheromones or the smells or something else like that, that's meant to also stop the foxes from wanting to be in the area. So it's just another handy little tip. It might work, it might not work, it might be a load of old rubbish, who knows. But either way, it's something that we do, and ever since we do that, combined with the fencing and everything else, touch wood, we haven't had a fox strike. So hoping that's going to continue. So anyway, yep, that's it for the pest special. I will be coming down here one night this week, because it's about that time of year where I need to start cleaning out the pond this week as well. It's about the time of year where you need to start to control the numbers of rabbits that are in the area. They're proving to be a bit of a pain at the minute, so I'll be coming down with the guns to do that, and also looking to see how much more rat activity we got, because we killed off quite a few of the rats, and we're hoping that we're kind of on top of it just at the minute. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, hit that subscribe button, and until the next video, bye bye. You gonna say bye bye, Dave? You one chance to actually say something, and you're just gonna sit there quietly, are you?